Whispers in the midnight air, ghostly fingers in my hair, shadows dancing by my bed, echoes of the things they once said.
Welcome to Ghost Girls, a paranormal podcast for the ghost curious, the skeptics, and really everyone in between.
I'm Nicole.
And I'm Lia.
And we're just two girls, two friends, hanging out, getting curious, listening to some spooky ghost stories with our mysterious and curious friends.
Our wonderful weird guests.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Our first guest today is the amazing Kristina Blas. Like Boss, right? But yes. Blas. Kristina Blas. She is an old, wonderful friend of mine. She, not old like in age, but like for years we've been friends.
Age also. It's true.
Been friends for 14 years, I think.
Yeah.
One of my first friends here in LA. She's an incredible makeup artist and hairstylist who actually did Nicole and I's glam today.
Looking so good.
That's why we look extra shiny and extra nice. And she is a maker of a non-toxic candle company. And she's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu.
So cool.
Such a badass. She like competes.
That's to fight ghosts.
Yeah. She fights ghosts and predators. And she was on a ghost hunting team in high school in Murrieta, California, which we'll be talking about today. Kristina, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. How's life treating you?
Pretty good. No complaints. We're in this awesome green room.
I love it.
Very green.
It's like a cozy, like ghost vibe.
Very ghost vibe.
I'm feeling very ghosty today, guys.
Yeah, dude.
I'm feeling like getting haunted.
I love seeing pictures of you from high school. I'll have to like splice some in if you don't mind.
I have plenty to provide.
Kristina was showing us one when we were getting our makeup done, and I was
like,
"You are the real deal."
She was like hardcore goth, hot,
very
sexy goth chick. All your friends were goth. And you all were like kind of part of this ghost hunting crew, right?
Yes.
I have so many questions about the ghost hunting crew.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm ready. We're still all friends to this day.
Your high school friends? Oh my God.
It was before high school we were even friends. And we're still to this day, we talk about the things that happened.
You're kind of like bonded for life.
Yeah,
probably.
100%.
Okay.
It's like
How many friends were in the group ghost hunting
Well,
crew?
there's like our main core friends, and then there was people that would come in and out with us, and they're like, "Ooh, we want to like, what is this about?" And then they would come join us, and usually they would get a little too scared.
Oh yeah,
and not really like they're like, "Okay, I'm over this." Like,
you're pretty fearless, I've noticed.
Yeah, you have fearless energy.
Yeah,
I love that. Oh my God,
she's like, I love.
Please stop some more. Please, can I be on this podcast every day?
No, it's true. Wait,
I've definitely had a lot of fearful moments.
Oh well,
I mean, we all have.
We all have, but you.
Oh, yeah.
With the ghosts, you have.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited.
I want to get into
that,
it,
but I feel like we have a little more curiosity about this ghost hunting crew. Like,
yeah, so there was like a group of us that all kind of grew up together as two sisters. We call them Pooh and Naniel. My friend Gary, my friend David, and that was like our
David.
like core. You do know David? Yes, little David.
Little David.
That was like our core friend group, and then we had a bunch of friends who come in and out. We had friends with like video cameras. You're like, oh, I want to come record it for you. Some stuff we did. We had a lot of incidents with cameras where we would hear things and the camera would shut off.
No way.
Yeah. And we were like, oh. And then we'd flash like on something that was like very eerie, and then the camera would shut down.
No way.
Yeah. It happened in so many times.
What do people wear on a ghost hunt?
I was wondering this too.
Yeah. Or do you just wear your clothes?
I feel like I was probably dressed just in a lot of black.
Yeah.
Like always.
Yeah.
I would say like dress comfy. You gotta like, limber up. You don't know when you gotta run.
Right.
Like funny story. My guy friends have run completely out and ditched all of us girls because they're big
pussies. Sorry.
Did you ever have to kick
I love my gay boys, but you guys were pussies.
Oh,
right.
Did you ever have to kick anyone out of the ghost hunting crew?
No, luckily they would usually just wean themselves out.
Okay, they're like, we've had enough. We're no more ghost hunting for us.
It was too much
honestly,
for
there
them.
was nothing really to do.
Yeah.
There. So we were like, oh, there's like so many creepy places around us. It's very haunted around us. Lots of places. I don't even know, honestly, how we got half the like, how did we get a Ouija board? Where did we get it?
Where did you get it?
I don't even remember now. Thinking back in hindsight, I'm like, we had all these things. Like, how?
So funny. And this was in Murrieta, right?
Yeah.
And so is that just like a place that has a lot of haunted, old, abandoned buildings?
Yes. There's also like a burnt down old school that's
God.
by the place that I'm gonna tell you, the KEA Milling place. It also has like haunted folklore. Although I've never felt anything there, to be honest.
Right.
There's a lot of like juju just around a lot of places in Murrieta. They say Temecula was like old Indian burial grounds. And things like that. So that's
Amazing.
yeah. And the building actually that started the whole thing, the mill, which I was going to tell you about, they just stopped it in 1991.
What?
Okay, that was one of our
it's very
questions. We're like,
fresh.
how old is the mill? Like, what is its history?
The history is cool. It was where all the farmers would store their grains to be transported to Los Angeles. So it was like a big thing where everybody's grains and it was all stored there forever. And then there was just weird things started happening. There's a lot of accidents happening inside.
Really?
And yeah, it started to get
What type of accidents do you think?
people falling downstairs and dying. I still don't know if all of them are true, but it's interesting because the two best friends that I was telling you about, the sisters, their family is part of like Murrieta history. They've been there since like the early 1900s. Her great grandma,
Oh, wow.
Not a lot of people know about it, but they also run like the museums of Murrieta. So I got a lot of information about when that mill was still running because they were around during the time.
Whoa.
So the great grandmother was telling us the stories like the stairs, people were falling off the stairs and getting killed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was just like, it
Dark
was
energy.
really good until it wasn't. Yeah, and you could feel the dark energy if you're there for sure.
And it closed in 91? Is that
In
what?
1991, it closed.
What made it close?
I think just all the accidents.
Right.
and stuff.
Okay. It was
well,
dangerous.
what's funny is it says that they don't really disclose a lot of what happened because
Wow.
I feel like,
Yeah.
back then a lot of it was just kind of like, oh, we don't want to freak people out. Let's just kind of sweep it under the rug. So there's still a lot of mystery around why exactly
It closed.
you had this really successful mill.
Yeah.
There's accidents happening. And then, I mean, I don't know. I just think there's a lot of bad juju.
Yeah.
And then what happened after that was people were going in there and messing around and also going up the stairs and getting hurt. There was like a young guy who fell and died. So then someone went and burnt the stairs down.
Oh my gosh. They're like, we've had enough.
Wow.
They burnt the
We're
stairs
burning
down.
these stairs.
There's still nothing about that really published.
Yeah.
But my friend's grandmother was literally there. And she was like, the guy was sick of people going in there and he went crazy and burned down the stairs.
She was literally
there.
She saw him
there.
She was
spark
there.
it up.
She was living there during the time.
She was living there?
Yeah, she would have been like in her hundreds now.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
like
Holy
she was
crap.
there during the time where it was actually thriving. So that's why I also feel like we got a little bit of inside information
Right.
that some people didn't because we have someone who was actually there during those times.
During the times, yeah.
So
Wow.
so you're growing up in Murrieta. You know the lore of this mill the entire time. And
I didn't.
You didn't know.
Let me tell you what started it for me.
Okay.
I saw a ghost. That's
Okay.
what
You
started
saw a
my
ghost.
curiosity. I got nervous and I ran because I thought someone was in trouble. I saw a little girl. If you look, that's actually the main ghost that everybody talks about.
Okay.
I saw a little girl in the window and you can look at, I'll have to like bring up pictures for you guys later. It's a huge building. There's 3 big windows at the top.
Okay.
And I saw a little girl and I would see a girl in that window and I'm like, that's weird. Like, I don't think there should be like, there's a little kid up there.
Right.
And
this
it would always freak
abandoned-
me out. And it was just like this girl looking out the window. And then one day I saw her fall and disappear. And I was like, oh.
So like set
And
this
then that started my curiosity about the place.
Gotcha.
So
Just because I was like, okay, I couldn't make this up. I literally just saw a girl fall out the window.
So she was like what sparked your curiosity.
Yes.
Set the scene for the first time that you saw her though. Like were you driving by? Were you walking by? How old were you?
I was walking because I was much younger. I think I was actually in middle school, like maybe 8th or 9th.
Wow.
8th grade probably at this point. And it just felt eerie. Like at first I was like, is there someone in the window? And I thought like, no, I don't think anybody can get up there. I'm pretty sure there's no stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't feel like there's stairs there anymore. And so I felt weird about it, but I was also kind of young. So I was like, I don't know. Part of me, I was like, should I go and like check on this girl? Like,
Right.
Did she get lost? How did she get up there?
Neglected child.
Did she look young too? Like
Young.
she looked like a young child.
Yeah, young, but the building's so tall that like you can't really see details too much, but you could see it's a young girl.
And when you saw her at that time, no one was living there. It was abandoned?
Yeah, it was already abandoned.
So you're like,
the stairs had been burned down.
Yes, I
No
moved
stairs.
there, I want to say like 3 years after it was already shut down.
Okay.
2 or 3 years after. And then people were going in there supposedly doing satanic rituals.
Oh, spooky.
When we went in there, we definitely saw that there was weird stuff.
Yeah.
There was like an owl, like on a cross.
A real owl?
Like
An
painted-
owl. No, a dead owl.
Dead.
Dead owl.
Dead.
Yeah, it was really
Like the
sad. It
corpse-
kind of low-key kind of traumatized me because I'm an animal person.
Yeah, same.
And I was like, oh,
The corpse of a dead owl on a cross.
on a wooden cross in there. And then we thought, oh, people have definitely come in here trying weird stuff.
Shit.
Right.
Yeah, satanic rituals with dead animals,
Yeah.
like sacrificing.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so after I saw that girl,
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to go over here.
Yeah.
And so I went in and there was like a hole. Sorry. There's a big hole. Bam. And a microphone over here.
I love it.
And we would crawl through because the doors were sealed up, but there's a hole where you can crawl. And at that point, now you can't get in at all.
Yeah.
People pry open the fence. Now there's a fence, and you'll see every single week someone's broken open the fence to try to get inside.
People can't stay away.
But you literally can't get inside because they sealed it really good now.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But so we were like, let's go inside here. Like, I was like, I know that I saw a girl, you guys. I told my friends, I was like, this place is haunted. They're like, oh, we know it's haunted. I'm like, I know it's haunted. Like, let's go see what's in there. There has to be something in there. What happened here? So we go in, I see the owl. That was already like I'm like, okay. And when you're around the mill, it's already colder. It's really cold, extremely cold. You're walking and it's like a pocket of cold and it's dark.
Is the
It
mill?
can be sunny and it's dark.
Is it like in a field or is it like on a street? Like what is the
It's on a
surrounding
street.
area?
There's houses around it.
No way.
Yeah, like there's a house right behind it, houses right behind
With
it.
people living in
Like
there.
There's a
suburban-
field across the street, but yeah, it's right in the middle of like our neighborhood.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
not how I was envisioning it. This is like
Yeah.
rocking my world.
But everybody knows, everybody's like, the
Everyone just
mill.
avoids it.
Yeah.
Or
and
doesn't.
there's like a dark cloud around it.
Just
I
dark
can't
energy.
even like, it's just so odd unless you're there.
Wow.
And so that, of course, we went in there like, okay, there's really weird stuff happening. We felt very eerie in there. We're like, let's bring a Ouija board. And that's when everything really started going down and I had things haunt me forever.
Okay.
Fucking teenage boldness. I love it. Like, would you do that now?
No.
Yeah.
that is like that's something you only do as a
I'm
as a
like not
teenager.
trying to summon anything. I'm like, you've passed along, good for you. Don't come back here. I'm not going to bring you back.
Yeah.
Enjoy your afterlife.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Now
I
you're
don't
like
mess with
boundary
any of
with
it.
the ghosts. That's
Because I got to the point where I was like, this is really scary. And there was things following me for years.
for years.
To the point where even at this point, when I'm outside, it's very dark in our neighborhood. There's not a lot of streetlights. And I'm outside, I have to like run inside. People don't even know this still to this day because I'll feel like there's something behind me
Oh.
all the time. And I don't know if there is or not.
Do you think it's all connected to that moment where you brought in the Ouija board to the mill?
I think that's where all started.
Okay, will you tell us about that
Yes.
experience? Like play by play, I want to feel like I'm there.
Okay. So my cousins, my friends, we go in there. We have a Ouija board. You can walk in and there's the whole like outdoor area. Then you go underneath again, underground.
Underground, like in a basement?
Yes. It's like a basement. And then you go underneath and there's the building. You can look up. So we were going down underneath the basement where that's like where all the real stuff, the
Under
owl
the
was.
Is that's where the owl was?
Yes.
This is like the epicenter
Yes.
of
This is
darkness.
like where the darkness is.
Gotcha.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You went straight to
we
the source.
start like
Straight to the
let's,
sobering.
like, yeah, we're like, no, we're going to the basement.
Yeah.
We're going to the dungeon, baby.
That teenage bravado.
We
You're
ain't
like,
messing
we're
around
gonna
here.
summon.
Nothing's
Yeah,
gonna
we're
touch
like,
me.
we're not gonna summon anything up here in the light. We're going to the dungeon.
Wow.
We want
my
the
God.
demons to come
Oh
out,
my
baby.
gosh, you ghost hunters, you.
Yeah.
So psychotic. My God. Who am I? What do I think I am?
It's teenage stuff. You know,
Yeah.
It's cool.
First, we're like, hey, is there somebody here? Nothing's really happening. We're like, we know there's something here. Then finally it starts moving. I'm like, you're moving it. They're like, you're moving it. We're all accusing each other of moving it. But anyway, is there something here? It points to yes. And we're like, prove it. We don't believe you. right? And then it just doesn't do anything for a while. And we're like, if you're really here, prove it. We don't believe you. We keep taunting it. You're not really here. It was us moving it. We don't believe you. If you are really here and you mean it, you're going to give us a sign right now. All of a sudden, a bird, boom, dives right in my cousin's head.
No way.
Bam, she ducks. It would have dodged her.
An alive living bird.
Yes.
A live
living bird.
And she ducked.
Yes. I'm telling you, this sounds like
No, I believe you.
crazy.
But
it actually happened.
Out of a movie. Wait, I have another question.
It is out of a movie. Paranormal Activity was my, you know that movie,
of
Paranormal
course.
Activity?
Like, that was my childhood.
My group of friends, we laughed. We're like, oh my God, our childhood. They
She's
recorded
like,
our
it was a
childhood.
documentary, actually.
Just good, wholesome
It was a
American
documentary
fun.
of our childhood.
Was this your first time using a Ouija board? Like, or had you
Yes.
dabbled?
I had heard, I mean, kind of. I was like obviously into like the dark, but my mom was, and my mom's very open-minded, but she was always like against Ouija boards. She's like, I don't want, like, just don't even mess with that stuff. Like,
That's how we
my
are.
parents
if she would have
too,
known I had
yeah.
a Ouija board, which I don't even, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know.
Like,
Where
where
it
did
came
Walmart?
from? Yeah.
Yeah, like
Goodwill.
I don't remember which one of our friends came up with it, but I knew it wasn't me because my mom hardly had any rules, but not having a Ouija board was one of them.
I love that.
So I'm glad that I broke the one rule my
Like,
mom had for me.
No curfew.
Love you, Mom. You're welcome.
Yeah, you had to rebel a little
Even
bit.
after she's like, you had a Ouija board. Oh, that Ouija board didn't leave either. Okay,
Okay,
sorry.
okay,
So
okay.
I'm getting off.
So
No, I
the
love
bird
it.
dive bombs your cousin.
Dive bomb. So we're like, no, that was coincidence. Prove it again.
Whoa.
Again. Boom.
Another bird.
Another bird.
Another
We're like, okay, now this is real.
Wait,
We're like, now
Same
we know
type
you're
of
real.
bird?
It was crow both times.
two crows?
Okay,
Two
that's
crows.
the spookiest bird.
That is the spookiest
You
bird.
can't debate that. That's spooky bird.
It was
Two-
two crows.
Two
No
times in a
fucking
row.
way.
Two crows. Yep.
What? Oh my god.
And in a basement. That's what was like weird.
yeah,
It
how'd they
wasn't-
get in there?
Are they bursting through the window? Like,
I honestly don't
We
even
don't
know
know.
how it happened because it was so dark. It just like boom,
Boom.
came. And
Oh
we were
my
like,
God.
oh, like
Like,
creeped
oh.
out. But of course, we're like, okay, let's taunt it some more. Now we know we got something.
Dude.
Never. I would pee my pants and cry now.
oh
That's
yeah,
so funny.
Me too.
I'd be like, oh, I'm out. I'm sorry. I take it
Man,
back.
you're like a little badass. You're just like, I don't care.
And you're black. You're goth.
You're
Oh,
goth.
I was
Your
so
goth
I
uniform?
was like ready for it. I was like, I'm spooky. Let's
Dream
go.
girl,
Haunt me.
honestly. I love
Haunt
that.
me. Let's go. I'm ready.
I love it.
So we're like, okay, who are you? Like, well, and he said, or they said, leave me alone.
No way.
And we said, no, we want to know who you are. And I said, get out. All those times. No, we didn't. And then a bird again.
No,
A
another
third-
crow.
It just boom.
A
We're
third
like,
crow?
Are
okay.
you guys screaming? Like, what are you doing when
Like,
like
we're just taunting it. And it's like, and it's literally going over and over again. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
It
Get out.
tried to warn you.
Yes.
do you feel cold? Do you have goosebumps? Do you
Oh,
like
cold, so cold, goosebumps, chills everywhere.
bad feelings?
We just kept taunting it, and then finally we're like, okay, let's just go. We'll come back another day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what was weird is all my friends had a weird dream that night.
Oh my gosh.
shoot.
And we all were like, hey, did you have a really weird dream? And I was like, yeah, did you? And so what we said is, let's not tell each other our dreams. Let's all write it down on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And then we'll hand it to each other and we'll see like what's up. Because we were like, no, because then we can say, no, we can add. So we were like, let's write down our dreams on a piece of paper and they'll all exchange. And we all dreamt about a man with goat hooves.
A man with goat
With
hooves.
hooves?
We used to call
Hooves?
him Goatman.
No. Okay,
Goatman.
Goatman. Oh my god.
Fucking goat
That-
We
man.
would hear hooves in the middle of the night.
You would hear them.
If there's something I don't want to see, it's like a man with a hoof.
It was no, it was
That is
same
some-
girl, same.
Wow, that's some Greek mythology
girl.
shit.
Seriously.
And the fact that we were like, whoa, we all
That's like-
all
that's
had
demon
the same
vibes
dream.
too.
It's demon
It was
vibes.
scary.
It's interesting that you all had the instinct to like write down your dreams.
I know,
and-
that's advanced.
Yeah, that is advanced.
Yeah, especially back then,
Yeah.
I feel like because I was like, no, we need to like know if we. It's just weird. We all
You just had a
weird
feeling that
dreams.
you all had a weird dream. Let's see if they were
we
similar.
thought our friend died.
Okay, yeah, tell us about this.
So after we all had this dream, we're like, we have to go back now.
Okay. You're going back.
Clearly, we're
Ready
really
for
smart.
more.
We're really smart. Cool. There's a goat man. So like, let's go.
Yeah, let's go
have
meet him.
Let's go taunt him. Cool.
Yeah.
Did you refer to him as Goatman?
We
too?
called him Goat Man.
Goat man.
GM Goatman.
Call him
GM.
Goat Man.
He's-
And we'd hear it, we'd be like, fucking Goat Man again. Get
So
out
you
of here,
would
Goat
hear-
Man.
you
We'd
would hear
literally
him.
make jokes about it. We'd be like, did you guys just hear that? Goat Man again.
He's here again. How long did that last? The goat hooves. on
The goat hooves,
The
I
goat
would probably
hooves.
say a couple years.
Wow.
What lasted the longest was really large black shadows that would follow me around.
In your peripheral?
They would be like, they'd be in my back seat.
What the fuck?
I'd see it like standing over me. This was like, I mean, these are like black shadows that are like could touch the ceiling and like they're just very large, which later on I read are actually could be lost spirits that need help.
Really?
I actually read that way later on and I was always so scared.
God.
It makes me
thinking
think of
like
the movie
these
Ghost.
demons are haunting me.
Wow.
And then I read, they said, oh yeah, black, tall, shadowy figures are sometimes spirits that are lost needing help.
Wow.
Well, sorry, I can't do it. I ain't gonna help you.
You're like, I don't know how.
I'm here.
I don't know how to make you cross over.
So the shadows kind of started pretty soon after. Like, you know, you had Goatman dream, you heard the hoofs, shadows start.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So we go back in with our
Okay.
friend PJ. She was like our friend, but not like constantly with us. She's like, oh my gosh, I have to see. So we go in there and she comes out, she has scratches all over her. And this happened to me before too. I poked it and I came out and there was like literal scratches on my face.
What the fuck?
And you don't feel it. It's
You're not
weird.
aware of it.
No.
You would,
And so we're like, what? We're like, PJ, what happened to you? And she's like, what are you talking about?
She didn't even know.
She had like scratches all over her. Like, we're taunting it again.
Where's
and we're like, are there
Goatman?
more than one spirit? Are you Goatman? Like, wasn't really giving us any answers on Goatman, but we were like, are you Goatman? Like, why? Like,
Yeah.
Ouija board.
where did you come from?
Right.
And
Why
why are you
are
haunting
you-
all of us? And why
Yeah.
do we hear like goat hooves? That was like very freaky.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Terrifying.
terrifying.
No,
It does.
it does.
It
It's
truly
straight out of
does.
Goatman.
Goatman.
Yeah, like any half animal, half person. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
so
I'm
much.
out. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm
Weird.
done. I'm good.
Yeah.
I either full animal or full human.
Yeah.
Well, half and half actions never
Don't
I'm
work.
make
like,
me
you guys aren't
choose.
supposed to mix. I don't mean
Yeah,
that in like
I'm not trying to like I'm all about like everything. Just do you, but animals and people. No.
That's where I draw the line too. I'm
Yeah.
like, whatever your kink is, that's fine.
I'm
but
not king shaming, but animals
How
are
did-
not good.
I'm like,
Yeah.
how did you become Goatman? You know. Anyway.
Yeah, what were you doing?
Let's draw the line at
What were your
bestiality.
mom and dad doing, and who were your mom and dad? So we go back in. This was probably like the scariest because we all truly believe still to this day that my friend PJ died.
Oh my gosh.
She we're taunting it, and so many things are happening. Things are like flying around, not flying, but like there was like movement,
Mhm.
obviously, like
Whoa.
things would make a noise in the corner, and you couldn't really see that much, so we didn't know. We kind of heard like humming.
Oh my gosh.
It was just very like
Spooky.
active, I would say, that day that we went in with her. And all of a sudden, she flies off the ground and smacks.
When you say flies off the ground,
Her feet lifted off the ground.
She
How
She
high?
lifted off the ground.
she levitated off the ground.
She levitated off the ground
and then smacked
and smacked and was unconscious and not breathing.
and not breathe. So you like checked her
So
pulse.
our group of and we're all checking. I'm like,
What the fuck?
and that in itself, I'm having a panic attack right now, even going back to that.
Oh.
Because we're like I think our friend is dead. Like she was not breathing. So we all are trying to pick her up and like throw her through. We're dropping her. I mean, like we felt so bad. We were like dropping her on her head. I'm like, oh my God, if she's not hurt now, she's gonna be after we're done. And she's not moving. Like you couldn't make it up. We dropped her on concrete trying to carry her, and she just
yeah, you
no
can't fake
movement.
that. You can't
Yeah,
fake that.
just dead
no
weight,
movement,
dead weight.
no breath, nothing.
And you
nothing.
guys, you're like teenagers. You're in high school right now, and you think your friend has died. Like that's so traumatic.
That
I
is
would be,
really
I would be
traumatic.
freaking
And then we were
out.
like, what do we do? We need to take her back to the house. We need to call the hospital. Like, I don't even know what happened. And we were trying to lift her, and it was like something was like holding her down. It
No
was
way.
Really weird.
Oh.
And yes,
Sorry.
it was like, no, yeah, it was like we try to get her, and it's like something was holding her.
Ooh.
like keeping
Just
her on
weighing
the
her
ground.
down.
And we were like, wake up, PJ, like, wake up. Like, what is going on?
Holy
Oh
fuck.
No
my
breath,
God.
nothing.
That is really-
For over 30 minutes.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
This was not like a couple minutes. This was like no breath or anything for over 30 minutes. We're taking a pulse.
Is there
We're
a pulse?
trying to feel a heartbeat. We feel nothing. We think that we killed our friend.
Oh my
I'm
God.
shook. I thought for sure you were gonna say it was like 3 minutes, but you're like it's 30 minutes.
We
Yeah,
were carrying
that's-
her back to my house down the street. All of us trying to carry dead weight.
Dead weight down the street. And that's
And the fact that we kept like, and she would fall, like be like almost like something was pushing
Something
her
was
down,
pushing her down,
and
yeah.
still no movement. Because at first, like, no,
Jesus.
PJ, this is not funny. It's not funny. Like
Yeah.
we thought she was messy. Well,
Like
when we
doing a
saw
bit.
her fly, we're like, okay,
Yeah.
she couldn't have flown herself. That's
No.
weird. But then we're like, this is not cool. Like, if you think this is funny, it's not funny. And then
Wow.
when we're like, we cannot get like a breath.
That's a significant amount of time to not be conscious or breathing
Oh,
or
yeah.
anything.
Nothing.
that
We
doesn't
finally get her
happen.
almost to my house, and she like Those two.
Oh my God.
Thank God.
And we're like,
Did you
PJ,
die?
I think you died. And she's like, what? What are you talking about?
It's like the first thing.
She doesn't remember anything.
She doesn't remember flying?
Nothing.
Not. What was the last thing she remembered?
Just being in the mill. And she's like, what happened? And we're like, you flew off the ground and we're not breathing for over 30 minutes.
It's like it was trying to keep her there too.
It was trying to like keep her. We couldn't. There's 4 of us and we're all trying to lift her. And she's tiny. She's like maybe 100 pounds. She was like our tiniest little friend.
Yeah.
There's no way, like all 4 of us, and we kept like, oh my God,
Now
something
she feels
is
like
trying
cement.
to take her.
Jesus.
That's what it felt like.
Wow.
And
I wonder
she's
why
like,
they chose her.
Yeah.
I don't
Why
know.
PJ?
She's small.
Was she skeptical in any way?
I think she had a very difficult upbringing.
Mm.
Her dad was like a crackhead, like had meth left. I think she was very troubled.
Okay.
Maybe felt more vulnerable.
And I think and she's small, so I think it felt more vulnerable. Yeah, she had a very troubled family life.
It latched on.
It latched onto that.
That's
the
what
pain.
I think, because I'm like, it never like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it definitely like attached itself to a lot of us, but her specifically, like the fact that we thought she died was crazy.
That's insane.
I mean, that's so traumatizing in
and
of
then
itself.
we're like, we have to call the police. And like, are we gonna be like murderers?
right. Oh,
so you
shit.
did call the police.
We're going to.
You're
as soon
going
as we
to.
got her to the house, and then
Right.
she came to.
And she doesn't remember a
I
thing.
can't believe she didn't remember.
And
I
we
mean,
were
I'm
like,
kinda
we were
glad she doesn't.
dropping you. After she came to, we're all kind of like laughing because I think we were just so nervous.
and relieved.
But we were
Yeah.
like, bitch, we were dropping you on your head. Nothing. Like,
Wow.
no movement. Nothing. No pulse. Nothing. Nothing.
Wow.
And then that night, so where we live, there's like not street lights because it's called Old Town Murrieta. It's like
Okay.
country. I think you went there.
I think
Or maybe
so,
Sean.
yeah.
It's like a little country,
It's
like
cute.
it's very cute. There's not street lights, so it's really dark, and my room would be pitch black dark. Like you put your hand here and you like can't see anything. It was
wow.
really scary. Oh, not anymore. I have night lights.
Okay.
But
that is scary.
And I go and I reach over on my bed the same night that PJ died, or
Almost.
we thought she died.
Fake died.
Right. Fake
Fake
died.
died. I still don't know where she
Temporarily
went.
died.
Like, where did you go?
Yeah, that. Where
All
did she
of
go?
us can confirm you were not breathing. There was no heartbeat.
It's wild.
Like, so then I'm trying to go to sleep that night, and I reach over to grab something. I don't even know why. I didn't have a phone back then because it was the 1900s. And
The 1900s.
Last century.
That's so funny.
before, just kidding. I'm not old. So I go to like reach over for something on my nightstand, my water or something, and I feel a face.
No.
And I start feeling, and it feels like an old man's face, and it's right here
No.
on my bed.
You
That
just
that
reach-
close.
You're just reaching for water on your bedside, and it's an
And
old
it's
man's
right there,
face.
and I'm like,
cold? Is it cold or warm?
it feels warm, but it feels like a face with wrinkles, like, and I'm going like this, and I'm frozen in fear. It's pitch black, and I'm like, and I'm just feeling this person's face, and I just freak out, and I turn on the light, and there's nothing there. I'm like, and I had bunk beds at the time because I always had my friends like spending the night.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Classic.
fuck this. I'm going to the top bunk. I go to the top bunk. I'm asleep for a little bit.
No.
And then all of a sudden, you know
No.
how somebody's on the bottom bunk and they're kicking your mattress
Yes.
up?
Yes.
Somebody's kicking my mattress
No
up.
way.
And there's no one there.
There's nobody
No
there.
sleepover.
I turn the light again. Nobody there.
Dude.
I'm like, fuck, did I really brought something home this time?
Oh
Shit.
my
You brought something home
God.
with you.
Yeah. That face though, I was like, and I'm like, haha, I thought like somebody, I don't know why.
Well, yeah.
I thought maybe my friend came in
Was-
and was
yeah.
like playing a joke.
Fucking with you, yeah.
And I'm like, and it's going high. Like, I'm like, cut it out. I'm like, wait, there's nobody here.
oh my
I
God.
turned on my light. I could not sleep. I was just like, and it's funny because my mom told me when I was much younger, she's like, you would stay up all night and then you'd sleep in the day, like when you're out from school. And I was like, probably I was
Probably.
petrified.
Yeah, you were just
Yeah.
so scared. Oh my God. I gotta say, that is deeply traumatizing. I'm sorry that
The
happened.
face for me when that first happened was the
Oof.
scariest part.
That's straight
I
out
could
of.
see that in a horror movie.
horror
Like
movie.
that's the most terrifying thing I've ever heard.
How
in
are
my
you
life.
this well adjusted?
I don't know. I'm really not, but
Well,
I just pretend.
you got me fooled.
Yeah, but I got like I got like super religious after.
Oh,
Like I
yeah.
started going to church. I got
Because of
scared.
that, do you
Yeah.
think?
I'm not anymore, you know? I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's okay. It helped you at the time. Yeah.
it did. I was so scared that I was like, I need to get this. I would pray, God, please, whatever's around me, like, please get it away. And I'd imagine like light surrounding me.
That's good.
And I would just like imagine there was light here and I'd breathe all this like darkness out. I guess it was like my own form of like meditation
I
or
love
that.
something.
Yeah.
And I would just breathe and be like, okay, it's gone.
It's good.
Like, God, get it away. And it like I got crazy into church for a while.
Yeah.
You know, my mom was like, whoa, you're like all ultra super religious.
You're like,
I was like, I think I'm scared shitless.
You're not goth anymore. You're like
scared. I was still.
Were you wearing your goth, like just the goth vibe to church?
Still, yeah.
I kind of love
100%.
that.
I love that
super
too.
goth at church.
What if she went the other way and she's like dressed like a pilgrim and she's
oh my gosh, I'm all Amish.
Amish,
Like a
Amish,
complete
yeah.
180.
Yeah.
Did your friends have a similar arc? Like, did it
Yes.
latch onto them? Did they find church? Like, what did that
Yes.
look like?
It's funny because all my group of friends got really into church
Mm.
all at once. So we were like, I don't know what else to do.
Instead of ghost hunting, you're like going to church
But we
together.
were still kind of doing both.
Ooh.
Dabbling.
Yeah, because we were
Dynamic.
still, because there was also other places around. Like there's this place called Amy's Castle, and it's this huge mansion that this man built for his daughter, but she passed, and the mansion never finished.
Oh.
And it's very eerie. That's one of the times where the video camera shut off.
Ooh.
There's
my
like
God.
this haunted antique store where mediums would be like, you'd go in there and mediums are sitting around the store. Is that haunted? Like there's just so many cool hauntings around us that we were like, I don't feel like we're done.
Yeah.
But then as it started to get like worse and worse, all of us having like shadows following us. I remember I was driving one day and I just see something in my backseat and I'm like,
and you all
and
had
I'm
that.
driving, so it's like, huh. And then we try to get rid of the Ouija board, and it kept showing up at everybody's house.
No
it's
fucking
like
way.
a horror movie. I swear, like I'm like, I would not believe me.
Like,
No,
I sound like I'm full of shit,
I don't think.
but like
I believe you 100%.
I believe you.
But
you.
it's also so interesting because this is the lore we've all heard about Ouija boards. And you're here saying, like, this actually is happening. Like, maybe there's truth to this lore.
I swear,
It kept showing up.
It
at your
kept
houses.
showing up.
That's so fucked
We're like,
up.
let's get rid of it, throw it away. We're done with the
It's
Ouija
just
board.
PJ fucking with everybody.
No,
What
I
if
know.
it is PJ?
Fucking PJ.
I know, I'm like,
No, I'm
PJ,
kidding.
why do you have to die and like
It's so
bring
funny.
the Ouija board to us all the time? Yeah, we would try to get rid of it, and it would end up at someone's house.
Whoa.
Somehow.
What were the parents saying? Or did they believe you?
No, my mom would always have an explanation for
Hmm.
something. She's like, no. I mean, of course, she's not going to be like, it's a demon. But my mom does not really like believe in that stuff. She
Yeah.
knows, like, I know there's stuff out there, but she's more like, no, you probably saw a shadow because this happened, or there was a light reflecting, or you heard a sound from
Yeah.
here and thought it was a ghost. She'll have like
Right.
a logical explanation for things.
That's probably a good parent. My parents would do that too.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
oh, there's a reason behind
Instead of
this.
like, yes, there's demons following
Yeah.
you. You know, she's like, no. What you're seeing is this. She didn't want me to like feel freaked out, I
Right.
think.
Right.
But we all had it. We all would still have dreams about Goatman.
No way. Like,
All hear the
They continued.
the hooves.
is this every night, like, Goatman's visiting?
It
Like,
wasn't every night, but it was quite often.
Wow.
And then they'd be like, "Oh, I had another dream last night."
How
I'm
long
like,
before
"Oh."
this stopped for you? Sorry, I cut you off.
This was probably, honestly, like 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years of
No.
that.
So it's like
Yeah.
you're out of high school. You're
Yeah, and it was still
Wow.
there'd still be things that pop up here and there. Or like me and my friend Gary, we lived like across a little field. So every night we'd like walk each other home or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, okay, I'll walk you halfway. And then he was like, hey, girl. I'm like, yeah. He's like, so I don't want to freak you out, but just like run home really quick. I'm like, okay. And he's like, and then call me as soon as you get home, so I know you got home safe. I'm like, okay. And it's only like a minute. I mean, like,
Right.
Yeah.
so I'm like, okay. So I run home like super fast. And he was like, I didn't want to freak you out, but there was a black shadow with red eyes that was on your back.
he could see it.
Yeah. It was just hovering and hugging you
Ew.
as we were saying goodbye. He's like, I didn't want to freak you out. He's like, but I was so freaked out, but like, I didn't want to scare you. So I just wanted you to like go home. But yeah, it was like hovering over my back,
How
just
would
like
he-
holding me.
How did he play it cool like that? If I saw that, I'd be, what the fuck?
I don't
And he's
know.
like, I don't want to freak her out. Let me just run home.
Just
run
run.
home.
I know. I
Like,
think about
he's
it
cool
now,
under
and
pressure.
I'm like, I would flip out if I like
No, I would too. Yeah.
saw the things I see now at my older age. I'm like, oh no. But
Dude.
like, yeah,
Wow.
it's just hovering on your back.
Whoa.
That's insane.
I still don't know what these things are. I
And
don't
so
know.
you're saying though you still experience them.
I don't experience it so much now, but I definitely every once in a while I get the feeling something's watching me.
Really?
And that I've just forever now.
Yeah.
And sometimes, especially if I go outside at night, even to just like dump the trash or something, nobody knows this. Not my mom, not even my husband knows this.
Oh.
I get this really eerie feeling. I have to tell myself, do not run. You're stronger than this. There's nothing behind you. There's nothing behind you. And every time I get this feeling like that demon's behind me on my back, and I just, and I'll dart. And then
You
I
run.
feel like when I shut the door, I'm barely shutting it out. And then I feel eerie. And then I run to my other door and I shut it out. Oops, sorry. And then I'm like, okay, it's gone. It's out there.
Wow.
But still to this day, I'll
To
feel
this
like
day.
that. Yeah. Or I'll just all of a sudden I'll feel like something's watching me from the yard. From my yard. We have almost an acre and it's dark. So like you can look out and it's just, and sometimes I'm like, there's something watching me today.
Really?
Yeah. But not, I mean, it's definitely not. It's
As
just,
bad.
I'll get that feeling every once in a while. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to entertain this. I'm strong. I'm good. Nothing's going to get me.
That's good.
I'm solid.
Yeah.
It's a good
I
mentality.
had to like build up. I was like, I'm not going to do this. Like, I'm not even going to entertain you. The fear.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really amazing.
But you get like a mini panic attack. And
Oh,
I'm like,
sure.
and
Yeah.
then I'll shut the door. I'm like, okay. And
Yeah.
I can imagine the shadow as I shut it. I'm blocking it out.
Anything that feels evil, even just a person with dark energy, you don't
Yeah.
want to feed, like, you don't want to feed your own fear because they feed off of that.
Yeah.
So it's true with people and ghosts.
Seriously, ghosts are a little.
Yeah. Or
Wanna
not,
take
maybe
advantage.
not the good ghosts. I'm sure there's good ones, but
I know.
yeah.
I feel like how many good ones did I ditch because I was scared of them? Those
There's
big
Casper.
shadows. I'm like, were those good souls that needed my help?
Oh, well, you didn't know how to.
That is a good question.
I can't help you though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
But when I read about it, it was so interesting. I was like, oh, so they say, oh, you've been seeing black shadows. Not to be afraid. It's usually just a soul that's lost. And maybe I had opened that door, so they were
Aw.
following me because
They thought you could help.
I had opened some realm. I don't even know because I don't know what it is. I don't even know what I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a ghost, if it's like an evil entity, if it's just something that's past that is like in between. And I don't know.
Wow.
What do you guys think?
Hmm.
I'm doing the interview here now.
I know. I love it.
No,
The
I love it.
switcheroo.
Tell
I love
me.
it.
No, just
No,
kidding.
I love it. I'm just.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm still in awe, to be honest, of everything you just.
It definitely makes me wonder though, because I'm listening to your story and you're like, it kind of all started after this experience at the mill, but I'm also like, did you feel more open as a kid? Did you feel like you were
Yes.
just like, you were this person who just like was open to
100%.
things?
I've even had multiple people, even this person, when I was really heavy into church, there was like this evangelist that came and he was like, wow, you're really sensitive to the spirit.
Mm.
And then I had this psychic in New York literally chase me and stop me. And she's all, hey,
No way.
I just have to tell you something right now. And I was like, no. Like, I'm not going to pay. You know what I mean? I was like, no. And she's like, no cost. I just want to tell you that you're sensitive to the spirit.
Really?
And then another person told me that. Literally, and who says sensitive to the spirit? That's just such an odd thing
It's
that
a
I've
very
never,
specific
Very
phrase.
specific
I'd
term.
never heard that before, and then I heard it 3 different times.
Wow. From an evangelical. Oh, sorry, I can't
For
say
like
it.
a pastor, like
A pastor.
an evangelical pastor,
Evangelical.
a psychic, and then this one person who I don't think he was a psychic, but he claimed to be a psychic.
Right.
There's a lot of those.
The
He's a
fact
little.
that they sought you out, that psychic just chased
It
you.
was weird. I didn't pay her anything, and then she left. I mean,
Wow.
she didn't.
Sensitive to the spirit.
I don't know what that means, but
I feel like ghosts really avoid me, and I'm okay with that.
I want them to avoid me now.
No, it makes you special.
It was just odd. I don't know. And I would see things even when I was little. Like I'd have this teddy bear and it'd always move.
Oh my
And I
goodness.
still to this day remember that. And I hated that teddy bear because it freaked me out because it'd always move.
Did you have family members who were sensitive to the spirit, like a grandmother or anything?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
My aunt is she's schizophrenic.
Mm.
She's on medication. She functions. You would never know. You'd be like, oh my gosh, just like wonderful
Wow.
woman. Like you would not know.
Schizophrenic uncle. They should meet.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
See?
Sorry.
They could be besties.
Yeah.
They're all, hey, do you see that? Yeah, me too. Just kidding. That was so rude. I'm sorry. That was. I deal with trauma with dark humor. So
No, same.
I think that's why we're all here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I feel like she had an episode before, and I remember because my little cousin that we were talking about earlier, I had to go get her because my aunt was in the room and she was going, oh, and she was covered in blood. And she was like, there's demons. And she's screaming, ah, like the Exorcist girl, like literally looked like the Exorcist girl. We
Holy
started
fuck.
calling her Screaming Demon. My poor aunt, I love her.
Oh.
But she was screaming, ah, rocking back and forth, covered in blood.
She was covered in blood?
Covered in blood.
Whose
She was
blood
cutting
was-
herself
oh.
open.
Oh, she was cutting herself.
Oh,
She was cutting herself.
oh my gosh.
And she always would see demons.
Wow.
And sometimes I
Wow.
think maybe these people are not schizophrenic. Maybe they're open to another realm that we have been shut off to see. Just like when kids see things,
right.
it's your imagination. It's not, but maybe it's not. We're just so shut off
Yeah.
and we have logical like explanations for everything that maybe there is this whole entire realm that we know nothing about. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
But the fact that my aunt would be haunted by like demons her whole life.
You're like, is it mental illness or is she just tapped into something?
I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
And then once I started seeing that, I'm like, is she crazy? I don't know.
Right.
And she would start to feel like these demons could read her mind, and then it would freak her out. She didn't want to go to work because she felt people at work could read her mind. It was just weird. And I was like, maybe she's been haunted by something. Yeah. Maybe it is a mental thing. I don't know. But sometimes with schizophrenia, I think like, I wonder if they're just, their minds are open to something. And I don't know if maybe it started with her.
That's really interesting.
It's like on the telepathy tapes. Those
I was thinking of the telepathy tapes. Some people with certain disabilities, like they do receive information from different levels of communication. It's like a scientifically proven thing. And so I'm really thinking about that as you're sharing this about your family member.
Yeah, I've always thought that. And you know, like a lot of times schizophrenics, they have very high IQs. They're extremely
brilliant. Yeah.
And I'm like, they're crazy, but they're very smart.
Oh yeah.
Like I really believe maybe their brain is open to things that we are like, oh, they're crazy. Like, no, maybe we're just all a little watered down.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. There's just something that I think of. But I don't know if that, to me, I always remembered she was always seeing demons.
So maybe it's in the family.
And I'm like, oh, great, we're all crazy, but maybe, I mean, we are all crazy. It does run in the family.
We all have, I think every single person has a little crazy.
We all have a little cray-cray.
A little cray-cray.
This is random, but what's a question you wish you could ask the goat, not goat. That was a Freudian slip. Maybe the goat man.
Maybe the goat man. Yeah. How did you become a goat? What were your mom and dad like? No, I'm just kidding.
What's the backstory there? How'd they meet?
How did they meet? How was their meet cute?
Was it an app?
Who was the goat?
Yeah,
was it like an animal? It's like a grinder for
imagine
Tinder for right for bestiality.
Okay,
if you could ask a spirit, a ghost, or sure, goat man, if you could ask any of them a question, what would it be?
Ooh, that's good. I think I would ask like, who are you and what happened? What happened to you?
I love that.
Do you feel stuck?
Yeah.
Do you feel like I want to get to know them?
No, I love that.
Like, or were you a human that passed? Or are you something that's just has always been in another realm? I guess there'd be so many questions, but I'd ultimately want to know, like, who are you and what happened?
Yeah.
Like, were you human at once, or have you just always been where you are? Because we don't really know.
Yeah.
Nobody dies and comes back to say. That's why.
That's
what I always think. I'm like, we have theories, you know, whatever, all sorts of theories, reincarnation, but nobody really knows.
Nobody truly knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
You can assume, but you don't know. We don't know.
Yeah. And anyone that claims to know, I'm like, you don't know.
Or are you like maybe from another planet communicating? I mean, I just don't know. That sounds crazy too, but what is it?
That's such a good question.
And are they curious about us?
I feel like they are. I feel like it's mutual curiosity, don't you think?
Like, do some ghosts want us to play the Ouija board?
Maybe.
Are they bored and they're like, I want to come out and play?
That's a really good question, actually.
That is a good question.
Like they want to communicate.
Because I have also played Ouija board where I felt like it was a friendlier, more like, and it wasn't scary. It was just that particular one kind of started the darkness, like get out thing. But some I feel are kind of friendly ghosts. So I think just wanting to know what happened.
I love that. I mean, look at Casper. Friendly ghost.
I fucking love Casper.
Awesome.
I have to ask, you know, one thing when Lia and I were, you know, starting this podcast, we are thinking about how we want to use these conversations about the paranormal and about death to understand life more. And so I want to know, like, how did these experiences change your feelings about death? And then what did they teach you about life?
Ooh,
that's a good question.
That is good. We're getting deep. I like that. We're blonde, but we're deep.
We're blonde, but deep. We're paranormally blonde.
Yeah.
That's almost what we call the podcast.
Oh my God. I love that. I think, I don't know. It's definitely has sparked curiosity of just really not knowing what happens. I think also appreciating life and not wanting to, like, if something's on the other side, like, I'm going to let it be. I also feel like it's probably not cool. Like, what if something is like passed on and is like all happy and then we're trying to like conjure it? I don't know if it even works like that. I'm not saying, but I feel like, you know what, if there's an unsettled like ghost or spirit, just let them be. I'm not going to taunt them. If something says to get out, just get out. They can say, I want to be left alone, you know? So I think just appreciating life, but then also just questioning, like, what happens?
Right.
It's gotten me really like, I don't know.
Even demons have boundaries. Like, please leave me alone.
No, seriously. He's like, I'm an introvert. Get out.
That's
I'm
so
not here to
funny.
party.
This is my
I'm
basement.
past my prime. Go summon some 21-year-olds
That's really funny.
Goatman's-
that want to party.
Goatman was just an introvert this whole
Yeah.
time.
Leave me and my
Goatman's
crows.
like, dude, I already know about my mom and dad. I already don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's a sensitive subject.
Listen,
Respect my boundaries.
just leave me and my crows alone.
Seriously.
Yeah, we pretty much just asked the same. I was
Oh
gonna
my
ask the
gosh,
same question.
that reminds me. Let me tell you about something
Yes,
that just
yes,
happened
yes.
really recently.
please,
really recently.
please.
They're trying to like kind of not demo the mill because it's considered a historical landmark.
Oh, wow.
There was a bunch of construction guys there, and my husband and I both witnessed this. A bunch of crows, and I'm talking because you said the crows.
Yeah.
I'm talking hundreds,
No.
a swarm, a murder.
Holy fuck.
murder of
I love that it's
crows.
called
How
that.
appropriate.
Science girl.
A
So
murder,
of crows. We're just chilling now. And they all went boom and we're flying to the truck around the guy, like attacking the construction worker. He finally just left.
It's like the movie
He pulled out
Birds.
his truck and left. And me and Jerry are like, dude, you cannot make that up. Look, that's Goatman. Or like, I don't know, it's Goatman. I'm like, that's that spirit. He wanted to be left
He
alone.
wanted to be left alone.
And all those crows were like, and finally the construction guy
They
just
left.
backed out of his truck.
That's
Yeah,
like a
left.
Hitchcock film.
That just happened recently.
Holy
I've heard
shit.
so
Yeah.
many stories of that when there's like these haunted old structures and they try to demo them, renovate them, like things will activate and like prevent that from happening.
It was just, they were just swarming
That's
him.
incredible.
And he just left.
Holy
backed out. He's
crap.
like,
So
"All right."
the mill is still there
It's
in
still there.
Murrieta.
Yep.
Until
Whoa.
further notice.
When I get home, I'll take pictures of them and send it to you.
Honestly, I
Dude.
need to see it. I need to see
I'll send
it.
them to you like real life, like not photography, like just here I am. Send you a little video.
I need to see that. That sounds fantastic.
I want to see that too.
It's really cool.
Do you feel more connected or more confused since you had these encounters?
Good question.
It's actually a really good question. Probably, I would say a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Honestly, like definitely connected and knowing like, even though I don't know what it is, I know that there's something beyond us.
Yeah.
Like, so in that part, I feel kind of like connected, like, okay, this is not just like surface. There is something beyond what we can see and
Yeah.
feel that I know is there, but confused. And my God, so confused.
yeah.
Like, what is it though?
Yeah.
It's like almost beyond.
And like, do people get stuck in the afterlife?
Mm.
And are they struggling? And like, how do you not have that happen?
Yeah.
Or is it just something pretending to be something that passed?
Mm.
And it's like really just an entity that's like, oh, I want attention. Let's just pretend like we're their loved ones that passed. I don't know. Because a
Ooh.
medium told me that once.
Probably a little sneaky. Yeah.
I
Man.
don't know.
They're
a little
even
bit
cheeky
of both,
on the
I
other
guess.
side. Cheeky ghosts. I love it. Yeah, we're wrapping up here. Christina, this was so great. Thank you for
Thank
being
you
so
guys
open and
so
sharing.
much.
Yeah, I loved hearing
This was
about
fucking
your
fire.
ghost hunting crew, like
Yeah.
Goatman, everything. I mean, what a great way to just
I
like.
told them I was going to do this cast.
I feel like I just watched a movie, like a very like that. You painted a very vivid picture.
Yes,
Good,
I feel like I was
good.
in that basement with you with those
If
crows.
you guys dream about Goatman tonight, you better
Fuck.
let me know.
Dude, I will let you.
Okay.
That's really funny.
Let's all write it
We've
down and we'll
summoned
show
him.
each other.
We'll pass it. Oops, sorry.
And I
We'll pass
better
it
not be
around.
feeling a man's face
Oh
next
my
to
gosh,
me.
that was
Oh.
the worst for me. That was
That
Yeah.
will haunt me. Like
I'll
honestly,
take Goatman over that.
Honestly, yeah, hoofs any
Yeah.
day.
honestly, the Goatman
Yeah.
was not as intense as that man's face was. For me.
Wow.
Because it was so like, and the fact that it's right here, I'm like, are you a little like dwarf thing? Like, what are you?
Whoa.
Right,
And it was
like-
a big face, but it was like here.
Big
so like,
face.
that.
do you know
Just
what I
a
mean? Like,
fat
are you
head.
just this head floating around?
You're just a
I didn't
head.
like reach down. I didn't feel legs
Like
or
that guy in the
anything.
labyrinth. What's his name? The little troll guy.
Oh,
Yes,
I don't
that's
know.
that's
Like a big head.
actually his face is who I imagined when I was doing that. It
No way.
reminded me of him. The
Shoot.
fact that you
That's what
brought up
came to my
labyrinth
mind.
right now, that's exactly what comes to my mind when I think of the face that
Whoa.
I felt. That's I was like, is it like a troll?
Like a big head Rumpelstiltskin
Yes.
troll. Yeah.
That is so crazy.
Whoa.
I
I hope your ghost hunting team watches this.
me too. And if they ever want to come chat with
Oh,
us,
I
yeah.
know. I
Get
was
the
like,
team
get
back
on it.
together.
Get the team together.
That'd be so.
honestly,
I love it.
PJ, I need to talk to PJ,
Did you
see
have
what
an
they're
official?
up to.
Oh, yeah, we gotta see how PJ's doing. Did you have an official team name?
Oh, we called ourselves OTC for Old Town Crew, but it was just like our crew. So everyone's like, "Oh, there's OTC walking around, probably gonna ghost hunt, just get into
OTC.
trouble."
Shout
Someone
out.
needs to make a
OTC,
movie about
baby,
you guys.
Old Town Crew, Murrieta.
Yeah, OTC.
Murrieta.
Mariana.
So we have one
yes.
closing question that we're going to be asking all of the guests.
Okay.
So here's our question for you. If you could leave a ghostly message for the living, just like imagine one sentence scrawled on a foggy mirror or like written in red paint on a wall, what would it say?
Ooh, and it's like I can say it. to
Yeah,
someone
you are the
else?
ghost. You're trying to communicate with the living. This is your moment.
Ooh.
What would your McDonald's Luigi manifesto say?
Yes.
I'd have to have it be like a positive message. Something like, I don't know, something like live your life, like don't sweat the small stuff. Because I feel like people who passed on might look back down on their life and be like, oh, all this small stuff, or is really just such small things.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like maybe I'd want to be like, just don't sweat the small stuff.
I think that's beautiful.
Or I could just haunt them and be like, you're getting haunted, bitch. And then just be like me.
That's fun too.
Like, I'm gonna haunt the fuck out of you. You're welcome.
Yeah, entertainment.
I could say that too.
You sound like an awesome ghost.
Yeah, you sound like a fun ghost.
I try to be like fun at least.
Yeah. Cheeky.
Yeah. Maybe poke them in the butt or something instead of like throwing objects. Might be too violent, but you could just like poke them.
Just a little poke.
Speaking of butt pokes, is there anything you want to plug? So stupid.
That was amazing.
Perfect.
That was a knee slapper.
Yeah, anything you want to plug?
For
or
having
of
me.
course. And where can
We have an
people
all blonde crew today. That's crazy.
We have an all blonde, paranormally blonde,
Paranormally blonde.
with these paranormal titties. You know what I'm saying? So sorry.
We're plug my shirt.
Dude, look at her shirt.
Little 90s. Are you afraid of the dark?
Are you afraid of the
Midnight Society?
It's so good.
From the 1900s.
From the 1900s.
I love it. We're from that time.
We are. I was born in 90 anyway.
No, totally. Where can people find you?
Yeah.
And is there anything you'd like to plug today besides your butt?
Besides my butt. No, just thank you for having me. You can follow me on Instagram if you want. Kristina Makeup with a K. Thank you, girls, for having me.
Thank you,
appreciate it so
Kristina.
much.
Thanks so much for doing this.
This was
Stay haunted, girls.
yes, stay
Stay
haunted.
Or not haunted, but get all the good stories.
Yeah.
This was another episode of Ghost Girls, a podcast where we try to learn about living by talking about death.
That's right. And stay curious.
Stay curious
Until
out
next
there.
time.
Bye.
Footsteps fading down the hall, paintings moving on my wall, chills that wrap around my spine, trapped between the threads of time.